Hello, menopausal mamas. This is Kate coming to you live from the wilds of Cornwall, hence the hair. Today I'm going to be talking to you about loss of confidence during the menopause. If it's the first time you've come across me, I help menopausal mamas get the body and the energy they have always craved and the wealth to set them free if they're after a second income. And I hope I can do the same for you too. So back to today's topic. It's about creating confidence when you've lost it through menopause. Just make sure my glasses are nice and clean. Now, I don't know about you, I felt as I went through the perimenopause, I'm naturally quite a shy person, actually. You might not think it, but I am. I'm an INFJ, if you know what the Myers-Briggs personality type is. And although I'm quite, I suppose, ebullient on social media, I like chatting to people, I love helping people. I've kind of got over the shy gremlins that used to hold me back. In fact, now I love video. It's one of my favorite ways of communicating with people. There are still times when I feel that anxiety coming over me, and I think I've probably, because of the way I live my life now, I make sure I do the things which I'm going to share with you today to help overcome that lack of confidence. But just know you're not going mad, and it's not something that's suddenly going to pin you down for the rest of your life. It is something that is completely natural. A lot of women get it, and it's due to it's the falling estrogen levels, which essentially put our adrenal health or our adrenal glands into overdrive to a degree, because they back up the job of the ovaries. When the ovaries go into retirement, the adrenal glands actually help to support the production of estrogen to a degree in our body. Obviously, we don't need so much estrogen, so we're not going to be piling out as much as we did before menopause, but they still do a considerable job, which is why you could have, increased feelings of anxiety, lack of confidence, panic, just fear, just that sort of weird sensation of that horrible sensation of dread. It can attack you. I say attack because I think it is a bit like an attack, particularly if you're used to, you work well, you're productive at work, you're confident in the workplace, and then all of a sudden, maybe you do a weekly presentation and you're just thinking, I actually don't want to do this, and you've got that dread feeling in your stomach or the sort of in your chest. And a lot of women, because I'm also a hypnotherapist, I'm a psychotherapist and a hypnotherapist too, and I get a lot of ladies contacting with me about hypnotherapy to help them beat anxiety. I specialize in anxiety, and hypnotherapy actually works really, really well for anxiety related problems. But a lot of ladies that I chat to really struggle with driving. And, it's something that we all, I suppose, a lot of us do every single day or most days. And it can be a real problem if you're starting to get nervous about driving. And of course, then when you start to get nervous, you become even more nervous. It's a self-perpetuating situation. It can make us have more hot flushes because our adrenal glands are being overly worked because we're nervous. It can give us increased or worse brain fog, which is not great when you're driving either, particularly if you're trying to follow directions or get yourself somewhere that you're not familiar with. You might even forget where you're going. None of this is abnormal. It happens to so many women who are going through the menopause. So I just want you to know that, it is entirely normal. You may have been like the leader, the matriarch of your family up until now, and then all of a sudden you're just feeling like you want somebody to be the leader instead, or you haven't quite got that strength, that conviction over maybe who you are. It happens to so many people. Don't think it's just you. It's not. I talk to a lot of ladies in my therapeutic practice, but also in my health and wellness community, who are all struggling with the same. I felt exactly the same too. And it is something that you can actually remedy relatively easily with a few lifestyle changes. And I'm going to share those with you today. So firstly, water. It's so simple. In fact, most of these changes are really simple to do. When we are dehydrated, our body is going into stress naturally. If you're feeling thirsty, it means actually that you're dehydrated already. Water is so helpful in helping us manage our stress hormones. So if you know you've got to give a presentation at work, or you know you've got to go and drive somewhere that's going to be a bit taxing on you, or something that's causing you anxiety, make sure that you have a good sized glass of water beforehand, because actually in a lot of cases that can make a big difference. When your brain is well hydrated, it's going to help you focus more. It will have a positive effect on how you're feeling, and also it has a positive effect. It just helps the adrenal glands do the job that they're doing, and that is backing up the job of the retired ovaries. The other one is always going to be stress. I mean, exercise to gobble up stress hormones. We all know exercise is brilliant at gobbling up stress hormones. I think it's important to understand that it's the right kind of exercise, particularly at this time of life, which is going to be really worth your while exploring. So it could be just a brisk walk. It could be out in nature, because being out in nature is incredibly calming on our nervous system. I think it's because we all spend too much time indoors glued to screens, and essentially we're supposed to be outside. You know, our hunter-gatherer ancestors spent so long outside, getting the ultraviolet within a community, having a purpose. They all had a specific role to play, and I think that helps a lot as well, because it really does take the anxiety out of just trying to keep so many plates spinning. It's just such a busy life that we lead these days. So yeah, make sure that you're doing the right kind of exercise. If you are new to fitness, I would suggest start with brisk walking, something just to get your heart rate up regularly for sort of 20 to 30 minutes every day. Why do my dogs always bark when I'm on one of these? Sorry, it's just the way it is. And the benefit of working from home. And if you are like me and you're more, you've been doing fitness for quite a long time, message me. I've got some amazing workout programs that I can let you have. I can let you have some workouts for free. You can have a 14-day free trial to access what I have access to, and I can suggest various programs or workouts to you to give a trial out, see how you find them. What you don't want to be doing, and I think this is where a lot of menopausal ladies struggle, is they just up the amount of time that they're doing that full-on cardio heavy duty exercising, and they're not getting the results. You have to pare it back a bit. I don't do a workout, rarely do a workout that's over 30 minutes long these days. It's just so well designed that it is really effective. So you're not spiking your cortisol levels for too long. You're keeping your heart rate at a nice steady pace, but it's really strengthening your bones. It's really strengthening your muscle mass. Makes you feel amazing. It gives you more energy, but it will also help you manage to gobble up the stress hormones, as well as being something actually that we all need to be doing more of. We all should be less sedentary, or most of us in any case. And then diet. Make sure that you are trying to avoid caffeinated drinks. Those will set you off. Avoid sugars. I think we all know sugar's bad for us. But don't cut out fruit. People think, oh, well, you shouldn't eat fruit because it's got fructose in it. It comes with the fiber. It comes with masses of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. Fruit is good for you. So are vegetables. So eat plenty of fruit, eat plenty of vegetables. They've got lots of fiber. Fiber will help to keep your blood sugar levels even, and make sure that I tend to keep a pack of dates at close hand, and I also keep a pack of nuts and seeds at close hand. I also make my own protein balls. They're like they're everything: sesame seeds, chia seeds, dates, a little bit of chili. What else do I put in? I do put some of my superfoods in, so the adaptogen herbs and digestive enzymes. But if you don't have your superfoods, don't worry about that. Just put like seeds, nuts, dates to make it all go gooey and sticky. I put raw cacao nibs in because they're very high in chocolate, in cacao, so it's or cocoa. So if you want really high percentage solids. They are bursting with antioxidants. a little bit of coconut oil, and really that all combined. Don't worry about measurements too much, just stick it all together and put it in the deep freeze, and then you've got like a really healthy protein ball. People always say, oh, but what recipe and how much of this and how much of that? Don't worry about it, just as long as it's a sticky gloop. That's all you need, a sticky enough gloop to make into a ball. That's a great protein ball. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, if you specifically want the information, have a look at you'll have to find my recipes on Instagram, go to the highlights, and my protein balls are in there too. So take a look at that. So yeah, make sure that you have got healthy snacks at hand so that your blood sugar levels stay nice and regular throughout the course of the day. It will help you. Now, deep breathing is also going to be a massive help for you. Again, as an anxiety specialist, it's the first thing I advise all of my anxiety patients to start practicing regularly, and they all look at me as just like, you've got to be kidding, what, breathing, is that really going to make a difference? Yes, proper deep breathing makes a massive difference. It stimulates the vagus nerve. Listen, when you are relaxed, you can't be stressed, and deep breathing, it stimulates the relaxation system of the body. So deep breathing is definitely going to help bring down your anxiety levels. It's going to just calm you, and if you're feeling calmer, it means that your adrenal glands are getting a bit of a rest, which means you're not going to be so prone to feeling anxious or lacking in confidence, because the lack of confidence is it's just coming from the elevated amount of stress levels in your body. That's all it is. It's not that you've suddenly changed how you look. It's not that suddenly you're although I know we look at it, there are days when you can look in the mirror and you think, bloody hell, what happened overnight? And I know what I know, and that magnifying mirrors, just stay well clear from them, clear of them. But there are days when you can think, ugh, I just feel blah. And a lot of that comes from it's our adrenal glands. So if we can manage our cortisol levels, we can manage our stress levels better, you're going to reinforce your confidence and how you feel about things. You're going to settle that antsy feeling within you. But I know how off-putting it can be. It really can be. So make sure you do deep breathing. I will put the link below to a free deep breathing guide that I give to my anxiety patients. In fact, I hand it out to anyone. So if you want it, make sure you just click the link below and that will give you that. So another thing you can also do is take an Epsom salt bath. So just allow yourself a spa evening, maybe twice a week. Use healthy candles. The reason I'm saying that, I wish I'd got it on my desk here, is a lot of candles out there will give you headaches. They're full of chemicals. They're not full of healthy stuff. If you look at the company called Scents of the Wild, she has the most amazing natural candles. So they're made with soy wax. She uses essential oils as her perfume, as her fragrances. They burn for hours and hours and hours, and they are just divine. I've never come across a candle or even a combination of flavors as much as I love about those ones. She's on Instagram too, so look at Scents of the Wild, SCENDTS, Scents of the Wild. I'll link it below as well. She does some really healthy candles, so why not run yourself an Epsom salt bath full of magnesium. Epsom salts are high in magnesium. Magnesium helps to calm you, and light one of those candles and just soak your stresses away and just relax a little bit. And then herbs. I always at night time I drink a sleepy tea. It's either a chamomile tea or a mixture of chamomile and verbena. Sometimes lavender oil is really good to help us relax. Rescue Remedy too, you know, those little bottles with the yellow label, that can be brilliant if you're sort of out and about and you're thinking, oh my gosh, you know, suddenly you feel anxious. Keep one of those little dropper bottles around with you, and Rescue Remedy is fantastic in just helping you get over that immediate spike of adrenaline. You know, like, you know, if you're in bed and you dream that you've dropped off the curb or you've dropped off the ledge, and you wake up and it's like a horrible feeling that suddenly something bad's happened to you. That again is a surge of stress hormones. So when you're confronted with that sort of effect, just have a dropper of your Rescue Remedy, and I think that will help to soothe you as well. So just know that it's completely normal, and this phase will pass. And it's just really important that you focus on the things that are going to help you manage your stress better, because it's all related to your adrenal glands that are helping the ovaries, or they're doing the job that the ovaries used to do, which is helping to produce extra estrogen while your estrogen levels are dropping off fast. So I hope you found this helpful. Please give me a thumbs up or follow me if you'd like to make sure you don't miss out on future episodes. I am here every week. I do a Menopause Monday. If you've got anything you want me to cover, I'd be more than happy to do that. So just send me a message. I'll make sure I add it to my list. And I really hope that you choose to put yourself first and focus on your own mental, physical health, up-level your fitness if you need to, get on board with your nutrition if you need to. My wish is for you that you feel energized and feel happy in where you are at this stage of life now. So thank you for your time, thank you for your company, and I look forward to chatting to you again soon.